The living wage is something that is, it's a time that's come. Right now, Calgary, because of the fact that we are going through such unprecedented economic growth, it's widening the gap between the haves and the have-nots. Here in Calgary, administration has brought to us a proposal and a recommendation to support living wages, the other half of the sustainable and ethical procurement policy, which we're already supporting. Now, in order for us to do this, it's talking about elevating our own employees, 682 of our own employees, to a standard of $12 an hour, or $13.25 an hour without benefits. What that does, in effect, is brings those employees up to the poverty line, simply. This is not allowing them to drive gold-plated cars or anything even remotely like that. What it does is it allows them to have a little bit of dignity, and also gives them the ability to provide for their families at the poverty level. Now, this is not something that's earth-shattering. This is something that is the right thing to do, and I think that we should be in support of it, because there are Calgarians, there are people that work in this city very, very hard and are not at a sustainable and living wage. And I'm supporting this notion because it is the right thing to do. Again, this is not something that's going to allow people to be completely insane and you know, they're now like Scrooge McDuck swimming in their vault full of money. I mean, it's nothing like that. This is about people putting food on their table at the end of the day. And it's also a very, very strong leadership position. And more importantly, it's a strong leadership position for us to say, you know, the City of Calgary cares about the people that work for the corporation, and we are going to be moving forward in a way that is respectful and dignified. And I think that's really worth more than the gesture of increasing these people's wage up to a poverty level. Well, some of the concerns are very legitimately are about who's the end user, who ends up paying for this, and of course, at the end of the day, it comes down to the Calgary taxpayer. This is a fairly small blip in terms of what the impact would be to you and I. But for the people that are affected, it is a significant increase in their wages. It's also a significant increase in their quality of life. For me, I think that's worth doing. At the end of the day, poverty hurts a city, and having people at that level, which does create despair, it creates crime, it creates all sorts of other social ailments, whereas having people at a sustainable level does support best practices. And at the end of the day, I think that this is what we're really talking about. What's best for the City of Calgary? And I think that having a policy like this, showing leadership to other municipalities, and also demonstrating to Calgarians that we are not only supportive of our own employees, but we're challenging others to meet this level as well. And I think that's worth that's worth all the time in the world. This is a time that has come, and I think that Ronald Reagan said it best. He said, "If not us, then who? If not now, when?"